What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy back with another one. People, in today's video, we want to talk about police brutality. Now, I know most of us haven't been through it, but there are instances that go unreported. A lot of people just experience it and they just keep quiet and they just go on about it and they just feel like it's normal for police officers to treat them the way they do. Guys, this is not America. And trust you, we need to address the situation. Let me know what you think about this topic in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know we family, right? Hello. People, I don't even know where to begin. So, police brutality. It's something that I never really thought of until it happened to me, right? While I'm walking, I think there were like, 12 police officers, right? I think they're doing their normal patrol. So, like the protocol is, right? There you see them walking. I mean, you mind your own business, right? I mean, and they have the right to search you. I'm guys, I'm open to random searches, guys, but it's got to be done in a respectful manner. I mean, the environment is not hostile. It's not like you're in a township where there's violence and there's gangsters around and they've got to come all out. So I'm walking. Me and my aunt, we are walking. Out steps this one officer. Just like, hey, head to the wall. That's it. Just grab me. You know what I mean? It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm trying to dude. I'm trying to understand. It's just happening so quick and just so rough and so I comply. Then after I comply with them, then I ask them, people, well, officers, what's the need for the aggression? Was I violent? Was I hostile? Was the environment hostile? Why the need for the aggression? And they said they're just doing their job. And if they wanted to, they'd make me take off my shoes as well, right? All right. While they were busy searching me, a white couple passed by. Oh, they passed by, right? And I was carrying a backpack. So they said they stopped me because they wanted to check what was in my backpack. And they asked me if I sold drugs. I said, all right, not a problem. That's why they stopped me, right? So as this white couple passed by, right? And then they just greeted them morning, morning, and those people carried on. They had a backpack on and they had some bags in their hands as well, right? So and then I asked the police officer, so you're not going to stop them? They said, oh no, we can already see what they have in their bags. So we were like, you standing here, you telling me you can see what's in their backpack? And they said yes. People, it gets to a point now where I totally disrespect, hate. I don't want to have any contact with the police. Any crime I contact, I will solve it myself. I do not need to call the police anymore. I just got to that level. When I see the police, it's on site. That's just the way I feel. I now just hate the police. Now, obviously, I'm just one man, right? So I can't really do anything by myself, right? So I've got to this level that when they stop me, guess what? I don't stop. And when they stop me, I ask them, am I a criminal? Am I under arrest? Am I a suspect? If they say to me no, then I tell them to fuck. I'm just like, I got no time for the police. For them to actually stop and search me, they've got to physically manhandle me because I will not allow them to stop me because they work for us. We don't work for them. But now listen to this. That's only my story, right? There are many stories of where the police just barge into people's houses, where the police just barge and beat up people for no apparent reason in front of the couples, in front of mothers. People, the police are becoming lawless. Or if not, they are already at that point where they are lawless. Do you see what I mean? So I'm also at that point where I also want to aggravate them too, because if they want to come to me in a hostile manner, I am going to return the favor in a hostile manner. If you're going to be rude to me, I can be rude to you too, irrespective of that uniform that you are wearing. Dude, if you do not respect the uniform that you are wearing, man or woman, trust me, our two will not respect that uniform that you are wearing. People, in the acting industry, right? They have police uniforms also, right? Obviously, they're not real, they're just for acting purposes, right? Anybody Joburg has proven this, right? There are people who, I don't know where they get the police uniforms from. I don't even know how they manage to clone police cars. So now anyone who can afford to get blue material and blue and paint and whatever can dress up like a police, and they can just go around searching people and just taking their stuff, confiscating people's stuff. And this has proven to be true. In Johannesburg, there was a gang that was dressed like police, drove around in a cloned police vehicle, going around robbing people, or robbing businesses as well. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I am not saying that every police that comes to you is a clone or is a criminal, or I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, how can you tell the difference if this is a legitimate police officer or not? So what rights do we have as citizens? So firstly, they come because they get their training, so they're allowed to just rough you up, right? Cool. Before they search you, do you know that you have the right to ask them for their police identification cards? If they can't produce that, guys, by right, they do not have no right to search you, no right to do anything, because they need to prove to you who they are before they can do their job. Now, we're not saying police don't do your job. Certainly you can, but do your job in a respectful manner, especially if you're not in a hostile environment. That's all I am saying. Respect the public so that you can get respect in return too. But now, because you're wearing a uniform, you feel emboldened to act as if you own the person, that you own the place, the space that you're in. And then you want to wonder why the public hates the police. Now, I don't know if it's the training they get. I don't know if it's just indoctrination. I don't know if it's the anger they have in the morning from wherever they're coming from, the homes, the houses, wherever they come from. But guys, it is totally not right. It is totally not right. There has to be a line drawn in the sand between police brutality and policing, right? Because I feel like if you're not posing a threat in any way, and they come at you in a hostile manner because they're angry at something or someone, guys, then that crosses a red line, to be honest. You know what I mean? So going forward, this is for me, the way I see it, right? Because I feel like these people are getting way out of hand now, right? So they can go and do it to whoever gladly is going to deal with them. You know what I mean? If you don't have anger issues, if you don't have this, but I've seen white people stand up to police, tell them off, guys. I've seen white people refuse to get searched, and I've seen the police just walk away from that. But I've seen colored people and black people being brutalized for the exact same thing. Guys, I've seen a school going kid, right? Must have been maybe grade 12, grade 11, grade 12, a white school kid, right? I think he went to, what's the name of that high school? There's a high school in Parkland, right? It's Parkland's College. He was boarding the My City bus. There was this traffic cop there. Traffic cop. I think it was a traffic cop. Yeah, I think they were traffic cops. I don't know what that white kid did. So this police called him back, and he just looked back at them and showed them the middle finger, and he kept walking. I was alarmed, bro. I was just like, wow, dude, you in Africa and you can do that? God damn, we can't even do that in America. Wait, we're not in America. We can't even do that in Africa. But this white kid just did it. So I was like, whoa, wait a minute, there's something here. And nothing happened to him. So this is now giving me impetus to say, I am going to disrespect the police. Every time a police officer stops me, I'm going to tell him to go and flip a burger. And I'll ask him from a distance, what for? If I'm not under arrest, if I'm not a suspect, get the hell out of my way. That's all I'm going to say. When they tell me to stop, I won't stop. What am I stopping for? Show me proof that you're looking for me. Understand what I'm saying? Random search is fine, but you're not just going to come and just rough me up like you. It's not going to happen, bro. It's not going to happen. I have rights too. So since you think as a police officer that you can ignore my rights and I must respect your uniform, yeah, it's not going to happen. That's just not going to happen. I promise you. It's not just going to happen. I promise you. You can bring your guns, you can bring your dogs, you can do whatever the hell you want to do. I trust you, me. I want to make you work for those pennies on the dollar that you get. You understand what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you're a public servant, and yet you're trying to act like you're the puppet master. And that doesn't play. That doesn't work. So, to the Minister of Police, to the Minister of Securities, to the whole security cluster, take your boys and women in blue. Go and give them a strict course. Learn manners, respect the public. There are instances where violence, where force, where aggression is required. But in a calm situation where there's no threat, none whatsoever, and you just act like you are in a war zone, man, it's a recipe for disaster. So, what's the way forward? Let me see. I have no faith, no trust, no like in the police force at all. So, way forward for me, I want to have no dealings with the police force at all. Not at all. Where the crime is committed or where I will not report it because of the way they treat me. That's my personal take on things, right? I will deal with the issue myself, right? So if a murder happens in my family, you know what I'll do? I will solve that issue myself. I won't even involve the police at all. Because I can't remember, there's another situation where a lady went to go and report something, and the police people, the police officers at that station told her the station was closed. I mean, now you tell me now, where's the respect for the public there? Now you tell me. Please, you tell me. Where do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line? We respect people that don't respect us. We respect an organization that doesn't respect us. And do you think that's fair? Do you know how many brutality cases there are that people just don't report because they feel ashamed that they just might be victimized or something? Guys, this needs to stop. SAPS, you need to stop this brutality of the public for no apparent reason. No reason at all. You can be at a mall, and you're not doing anything like anything threatening, and they just want to search, and then they, bro. One thing I got to say, not all police officers are the same, right? Some come to you respectfully, some come to you aggressively. So this video is addressing the aggressive ones. Now, I don't know if you have anger management issues. I don't know if you are, I don't know if you yourself used to be a criminal who's now hired to become a police officer. People, your mentality when dealing in these high stressful jobs needs to be checked. Always needs to be checked. So don't come with your anger issues from your house and then take it out on the innocent public people. It's not right. Certainly, it's not right. Like I'm saying to you, there are places and scenarios and environments that call for force and aggression, and not every scenario calls for that. So check yourselves, know yourselves, because when the public starts to disrespect you, then don't call it now. Um, there's this word that they call it. What's the word? Attacking of a police officer and whatever they call it. I don't know. There's a special name that they use for that. People, there's no smoke without fire, right? So when I see police officers getting attacked by the public, I know for the fact that it's the police officers who did something stupid to react because they are emboldened in their bold uniform. And yet, when you see those same officers outside of the uniform, then it's like two different people. And then you think to yourself, then you think to yourself, really now? Hey guys, let me know what you think about this video, man. Because yeah, man, this video is a really heartfelt video. You know, dude, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. I'm just talking about my experience, and my experience wasn't even that bad, but I felt bad about it at that time because of the way I was being manhandled. You know what I mean? I know people that have gone through worse things. You know what I mean? Where police have barged into their bedrooms while they were changing and stuff. So yeah, let me know about your experiences and let us find a way forward. Is there an organization that we can form or that we can call, that we can use to police the police? Because the police are going around unpoliced and they're doing what they feel like doing whenever they feel like doing. And half the time, these police officers are drinking on the jobs. So, hey, who says what? No, come on. We are not going to be disrespected anymore. We are the public. We voted this government into power. Now we're voting for the government to get out. They don't want to get out, so we need to vote again. And guess what? I think it's time we start voting to get rid of the police service. If this madness continues, really, this the communities can police ourselves as a community. We can police ourselves. We don't need the people in blue. We don't need you at all. Really, that's my take. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. You know what I mean? Next, we get into the positives. I don't know if there's positives, man. I don't know if there's positives. I don't know. We check. People, the positives of police brutality. Now, let me get this. Let me get this right, right? It's good to see police roughing up criminals, roughing up, the people that are on the wrong side of the law. That's a tactic used to straighten them out, and that then we all for it. If you did the crime, you should do the time. You should get manhandled in the way that criminals are supposed to get manhandled. I totally get that. I'm with that. I'm with that. Dude, if I'm within the law, if I'm doing everything within the law, why are you manhandling me like I'm a criminal? If I'm not even carrying a weapon, not even a gun, nothing. I'm just brown or I'm just black, and you are manhandling me because of the color of my skin, we have an issue. Understand what I mean? Now we have an issue. Some people don't speak up. I do. A lot of people just take it as because it's the police. I don't. You know what I mean? I used to, but now I don't. And I just don't have respect for the police anymore. I just don't. I don't see them anymore. I don't. You know what I mean? They have to force me to stop now. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because there's just no positives left in me for me to see them in a positive light. There's a lot of good work that the good police people do. There's a lot. We got to give them credit for that. Positives. You know what I mean? They arrest people. They come when they need it. If they can come, sometimes there's no vehicle to come. Then they come late. There's just so many. They're overworked, they're overstretched. We totally understand. So for that, yeah, those are the only positives I can think of. Man, next we get into the negatives. You know how we do. Hala. People, the negatives about police brutality. Now, there's just so many negative things that come out of this. One, it makes the society feel at odds with the police. It creates distrust. It creates hatred. It just breeds a whole insanity kind of a system between societies and police. It causes a divide. Police brutality, guys, it's traumatic to the societies. Imagine a woman, a single mother, right? Alone at home, possibly, I don't know, in the bath, in the shower. Police just barge into her bedroom. I mean, guys, do you know the disrespect that some police officers have when they're in the homes of innocent people? Not to say criminal people. I'm talking about innocent people. People who didn't even commit a crime. People who didn't even do anything. They're just doing their random searches or whatever the case may be. But the disrespect that they have. Dude, if you're a police officer and you know the people that you are going to, the house that you're going to, first and foremost, it's not your property. Respect that property. Just like how you would want anyone to respect your property. But you don't do that because you think you're the police, because you think you're the boys in blue. You can do whatever you want to do. It doesn't work like that. The same house that you disrespect, would you want someone to disrespect your house in that same manner? No. So don't think that your job, that title that you have, that uniform that you wear is way above the law. No, it's not. You understand what I'm saying? People, I don't care if you are police in Johannesburg, Cape Town, America, London, wherever you are a civil servant. But because you don't see yourself as one, you think you're a boss because you carry a gun, because you drive around in a company vehicle, in a state vehicle, on state petrol that you don't even buy. Dude, there's nothing braggadocious. There's nothing to brag about the position that you have in. There's no, dude. Being a police officer is nothing to brag about. You are of service, but you becoming the problem instead of being the service. Now, police officers, minister of police, you guys can do better. Better training, get better people, just get better at everything. Everything is a shambles. I understand you are stressed, you under stress, you under strain, you under that. Don't put that on me. Don't put that on us. That's not our fault. Take it out on the criminals. Understand what I'm saying? Not everyone you see is a criminal. Gee whiz. Imagine, okay, since according to the police, everyone is a criminal, right? Let's see that. Let's put it there because that's the way they see it now, right? It's a brutality to almost anyone who's even innocent, right? We're all criminals, fine. All police officers. Imagine we see you all police officers as criminals too. Would that be fair on the ones that are innocent, the ones that do not commit crime, the ones? Would that be fair? No. So how is it fair to the public that you treat innocent people, innocent public people, that's criminals? No, we can do better as a nation, guys. We can do better. I honestly think that South Africa needs to rehire, do a whole overhaul of the police system, the whole police force, because there's a lot of rotten apples that need to get out. Guys, come on. No, man. It's now you're just brutalizing an entire nation. For what? You understand what I mean? If you have issues at home, go deal with the issues at home. Go hire therapists. Go do whatever it is. You know what I mean? You're wearing a uniform. You have access to state funds and whatever it is. Go utilize that and make yourself a better person, a better police officer. Then you can become a better service to the country. Guys, let me know what you think about this video. Was I on the money or did I totally miss it with this one? Comment in the section below. Hala.